This is Jacques, a veteran in the video gaming industry, who has worked for the biggest gaming studios worldwide, of whom I won't mention the name, but you surely know very well the games that he was involved in. In this interview he explains his own job, what you need to do to set your foot into the video gaming industry and become successful, and how he estimates the salaries. Can you first quickly describe your profession, what you do for a job?
Okay. Currently, I am outsourcing manager for a video game studio. I can tell we publicly announce we are working on the next Star Wars games, video games. So as outsourcing manager, my job is to coordinate, contract external vendor for all type of services like 2D drawing, 3D modeling, music, animation, programming, and so on. The massive production of content, it is something that is time consuming, not so much creatively challenging, so typically it can be outsourced. So my job is to ensure good connection, and if there's any trouble, I need to anticipate it. I need to find a solution. I need to communicate with the stakeholders. And it's a job that fits to me because you need to be, comfortable with cultural difference.
How did you manage to get into that position that you're in? Can you explain a bit your journey? How would be a journey of somebody who wants to also be in that position at some point?
I get this advice to many students. Maybe last year's students, they want to get the foot in the video game industry. I will recommend them to be multi-specialist. So what does it mean? It don't mean to be specialist in one thing. It don't mean to look to be good at everything, but to be super good at few things. So at least be good, for example, at the coding, and then be good with project management, and then you'll be a rare profile that any video games will jump on. You can get, if you are super good at one thing, let's say coding, or let's say 3D or 2D. But the big challenge is technologies evolve so fast that what you are super good would be obsolete in next 2 years. And so you better have a second skill set that could be financial, that could be project management, that could be anything else beside your technical expertise. So, for example, my background, it's a telecom engineer, but I acquire skills in project management. So it makes that I am comfortable to speak with engineers and also comfortable to speak with stakeholders who just want big figures. They just want plannings. They don't care a shit about bugs, about coding, about technology. They want just money. They want just timeline, and money. They just want you explain them to them.
And then after you gained these skills, what would be the first step into the video world industry? Do you just look for open positions on the internet, or what could you recommend there somebody?
I would want to build your own portfolio. So for example, let's say you are a 3D artist. So you create your own online portfolios where you showcase your own work, your own studies, what is your own style. If you are a programmer, you develop some cool tool and you give them for free on open source platform like GitHub. If you are a project manager, you can showcase your project management skill by giving free template on LinkedIn, for example, to showcase, hey, this is how I work as project manager. So, and of course, you need to build your network of connection, because most of the time, jobs come from a good connection, someone who knows someone. So it's important to attend meetup events.
What are like earning possibilities in the gaming industry?
What's that?
The earning possibilities in the gaming industry.
I would say gaming industry is less paid than serious business like telecom or banking. So if you want money, go to banking, go to aeronautics. Because video games, it is a creative industry, so it's a little bit like cinema, art, animation, music, movies. So, but it is less random. So it is in between software industry and cinema industry. And a new project manager start with 30k euro, 40k euro before tax. Yeah, but I know that in UK it is better pay, but because for two reasons: cost of life, it's at let's say 20% higher. There is a shortage of skills because of Brexit. It makes more harder to hire skills, to get skills. So if you got the good skills, if you are foreigners, you can really ask. You can ask the high. You can ask high.
What would this mean in the UK?
Oh, let's say London. I got a job offer in London was typically 100k, 100,000 pounds by month before tax. No, sorry.
No.
Sorry.
I was about to say.
Sorry. Because the business model, you are never sure if your game will be a success. And actually, your salary is funded by the success of the previous game. So if the previous game was so-so, you will get a so-so salary. If the previous game was a success, yes, you can ask for the salary.